This video is a continuation of part 2 which deals about income, and if you want the link you can check the description below. And in this video we are going to see about the fact that rich gets richer, the poor gets poorer. Is that so? Come, let's find out. We often hear this notion by politicians or movies: rich gets richer, poor gets poor. We invariably think that the rich is getting rich because the poor is getting poor. If it is indeed true, then imagine in a country like India during the time of independence, how many rich people were there, and today how many rich people are there. So, in those days, what did the poor people do have that these rich people looted them that they become so many riches today? Eventually, it cannot be, right? Because economics is not a zero-sum game. Let us take an example. I have 100 rupees and you have 100 rupees. I make something to make 50 rupees and you are losing 50 rupees. So if you take the net effect, it will become zero. And economics do not need this. This condition is not necessary for economics. In economics, we both can make 50 rupees. Wait, how is that possible? It is possible because of the resources available in your country. Let us take, for example, I am utilizing some resources to make some product. I am selling this product to you. You are paying for that. With that money, I can buy some products. So both of our economics are improving. This is exactly how the rich makes money. They use their money and resources to make something which the society needs. And some people argue that because the rich came, they lost their business. But always remember, when a rich starts any business, the only advantage they have is called economies of scale. Meaning, when you produce something in a bigger scale, the price per output will be reduced. Take for example, a labor cost for one day is always fixed. Whether you use him for 1 hour or 8 hours, it doesn't matter. But when you use him for 8 hours, whatever his labor cost will get divided into 8 portions. That means per output, the labor cost will be low. And this is called economies of scale. Meaning that when you produce something in a larger amount, the scale is larger, the output price will be low. That is called economies of scale. But economies of scale alone is not the only factor which determines your business. There are many other factors. Take for example quality, customer service. One good example is Samsung is actually making phones much cheaper than Apple, but that doesn't mean that Apple lost their business. They are having their own business because of their quality. In short, if you are not able to cope up with the modern needs, you don't need a rich man. Even a simple competitor will knock you out. But if you cater to the modern needs, keep on renovating your business and maintaining your quality, no matter how rich the competitor is, you can still survive. In short, any new business by rich man is not going to destroy any people's job. Instead, when a new rich man is going to create a business, it is going to create more jobs. This is exactly captured by a Chinese politician named Deng Xiaoping. He said in his electoral politics that let some people get rich. If any politician in India or any other developing nations say this, they won't even get a single vote. But the Chinese leader said this, he won the elections and he implemented this policy, and the Chinese economy skyrocketed. Some people still argue that Chinese is still a communism-based country. Imagine if it is indeed communism-based country, then how can a man named Jack Ma will be there in the Fortune 10 of the world? Surely it cannot be, right? Rest things you can search on. Rich gets richer, poor gets poorer. Might be an emotional dialogue, but the truth is, when rich gets richer, the poor gets better. The basic notion of any economics is that emotions and economics do not travel together. This channel is all about breaking the emotions and bringing the economics. You might have studied well, might have a good education, but you may not get an income what you want. If income is what you need, then Look at what the society needs and use your education to achieve it. Surely life will improve. Until next time.